high, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are a new viewer. I am Kikwa Builds and I do speed build videos on my channel, and I upload my videos once a week. At least I try to. So as I said, I am Kikwa Builds, and today I am building this LGBTQ Youth Shelter. So this build was actually part of a collab that I took part of in July of this year. And this was a collab that was organized back on Twitter, not Twitter, on Instagram by something Simlish. I will put the link to their Instagram down below in the description. And this was actually a collab that was aiming at raising awareness about various important topics through the creation in The Sims. So it was aiming at raising awareness on very many different topics that are important in our society, and by choosing different charities or organizations that actually advocate or take care or promote, or all those different that are centered around all those different topics. And I think this collab also produced a save file, and the save file will be available for download, and I will also put the link down below for this. So back to the charities. So we could choose different charities that were suggested by something Simlish and their admins. We could also bring different charities that were dear to our hearts, but I decided to choose from the list that they were suggesting, and I chose the Trevor Project. So if you don't know what the Trevor Project is, it's actually a non-profit organization. It's an American non-profit organization that provides crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to the LGBTQ youth, so especially youth under 25 years of age. And they also provide guidance and resources to parents and educators in order to foster safe, accepting, and also inclusive environment for youth at home and at school. So I think this organization is a really great organization that is really needed in our society nowadays. I actually knew about the Trevor Project before this collaboration. For the little story, I knew it because I was kind of following an actress that I really like, and this actress was actually advocating for the Trevor Project, and that's where I learned about it, and I really fell in love with this project, and because it's really needed. So they provide guidance to the youth. They have many outlets, like the Trevor hotline, where this is a hotline for 24/7 to any youth that is in need of an ear to speak, somebody to speak to, somebody who can who can give them guidance. They also have different outlets and safe spaces for like the Trevor chat, the Trevor space, the Trevor text, where the youth can also talk to counselors and also talk to different youth in the same situation as them, because many of these youth are in dire situations. The Trevor Project is very centered also around suicide prevention, because suicide is at very high rates amongst the LGBTQ youth. This is very sad, but this is a fact, and this is the situation in our society nowadays, when many often the teenagers come out to their family and they get rejected from their environment, they get thrown out, they live on the street and things like that. So it's something that is very dear to my heart, and that I really would like to bring awareness to this, and that's what I'm doing today with this build. So yeah, and because this is the Trevor Project is an American organization, I haven't found one yet in Canada, but in France we have Le Refuge, which is also a non-profit organization that aims at protecting LGBTQ youth, and mostly they provide shelter and they foster all those youth that get thrown out of their home when they come out to the family. So yeah, I will put everything down below. If you are people that you know are in need of guidance, counseling and help, you can find the I will put the link to the websites, to the Trevor Project, and also to Le Refuge. Okay, so now back to the build here at hand. So this is my little shelter. That is actually my dream shelter, because in this build I actually put everything that I thought would be necessary for a very for a nice and a good youth shelter, to provide a safe environment for the kids, somewhere where they can foster their skills, where they can grow, when we can nurture their potentiality. And this is kind of my dream shelter, and in my dream life I would own a place like this and foster all those beautiful kids. Yeah, so you saw earlier, so I put a lot of different rooms, kind of rooms in this build. Earlier you saw this big cafeteria where they can have lunch, they can have lunch, they can have breakfast together, they can have dinner there, and there's also, this is also a room when they can chill. I put all the furniture from Discover University, and also they have this ping pong table there also. It's like a game room or something. Yeah, so it's a leisure room and slash cafeteria, dining area. And yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go in chronological order, but here you are seeing, okay, right now you are seeing the place, my favorite place in this build. And this is kind of an outdoors indoors area that I put in the center of the build, and it's kind of a very high ceiling area with trees and plants and flowers, with very high ceiling and glass roofings, when you can chill in the day, in the evening, and have a nice chat with your friends and the counselors, and you know, do whatever. And this is my favorite build, favorite room in the build. And this was actually my first, what I had in mind first for this build actually. Yeah, you saw a little earlier the gardening area, but we are going to come back to this a little later, because right now what you're seeing on screen is the kind of little medical room here. So it's a room where we can have maybe a live-in nurse or a doctor that comes in every day or some days during the week, where the kids and the young people can also come here when they are sick, or just get some medical advice or advice about the sex life or anything. Yeah, so I think this is something that is really mandatory in a place like this, where you have young people living there, and like a school really. Here you are seeing a little apartment, because in this build we have many bedrooms, and I also placed a little apartment. And this apartment in particular is an apartment for a living counselor. So it's a tiny little apartment. I think it's so cute, this little apartment. And yeah, so I love it. You can see the tiny bathroom, the tiny kitchen there, and also the tiny bedroom with the TV. And so yeah, we have a living counselor that lives here full-time and interacts with the kids and provide them with guidance and things like that. Yeah, so we have many bedrooms, and we have little apartments also in this build, because we have those little units that are like for little tiny apartments for roommates, because we have many bedrooms that are attached to a kitchen, one kitchen and one bedroom. But for now, what you are seeing on screen, I'm sorry if you think this is all over the place, but yeah, I have a lot to say about this build. And what you're seeing on screen here is a little hair salon, because I thought it would be very cool and nice to have a little hair salon where the kids can get haircuts, hair dyes, hair colors, and really a little place for them to get pampered. And I thought this would be very nice and cool to have this in a place like this. Yeah, we also have here you are seeing actually one of the many bedrooms. I really don't know how many bedrooms we have in this build. I don't remember. There are too many of them. So we have bedrooms with 2 beds, bedrooms with I think the most is 2 beds. Most of them are 2 beds. We have 1 bedroom also that has a queen size bed, because we can have couples also living in this shelter. And as I was saying, there are if you see on this particular floor here, we have 2 bedrooms. This is the 2nd bedroom on this floor, on this side of the build, because we have 2 wings to this build. And so on this side, on this floor, we have 2 bedrooms and also a little kitchen and a little bathroom, I think. But we have many bathrooms, many bedrooms, obviously, and little kitchens, and they make little units with little kind of roommates for each unit that we have in here. We also have in this build a laundry room. We also have a now you're seeing one of the bathrooms. And oh yeah, we have rooms with 3 beds. This is attached to this little bathroom here is the little unit that I was talking about above the counselor apartment. We have this little apartment here that is composed of this little kitchen that you see here. They have the little bathroom. They have the bedroom with 3 beds on this side that you will see in a minute. They have also a little kind of sitting area next to the kitchen. And upstairs, you can see those stairs. They go up to 2 more bedrooms. So this is kind of a 2 floors unit. What I call a unit is a unit that is composed of kind of a kitchen, a living area, and bedrooms, and a bathroom. So they are little apartments, really. We also have in this build, as I was saying, I would like this to be a place where all the Sims and all the kids can nurture their potentiality and acquire new skills and better themselves and many things. So a lot of the things the rooms that you will see, we have the gardening room. It's not really a room, but it's an area downstairs, and you saw it earlier on in the video. So they can garden there. They can acquire the gardening skill. We also have a gym to stay fit, to stay healthy. You saw the gym also on the first floor. We have a classroom. I was so happy to build finally a classroom in one of my builds. In this classroom, they can get support for their homework, and they also can get classes to learn many things, just like how to manage your finances, to get this, the kind of classes that you would like to get a nice start, a good start in life, the counseling that you need to start your life as a young adult. We have also a kind of a skill room, but a TV room on one of the floors. And in this TV room we also have a keyboard and also a violin. We have a swimming pool on the roof. We also have some easels where they can paint, and also because okay, this lot is not very big. It's kind of small because I arrived late in this collab, and this was basically the only lot left for my youth shelter, so I had to maximize the space that I had. That's why this build has so many floors and a lot of so because I love greenery in my builds, and I didn't have any lawn, any backyard and anything, so I also, all the terraces, they have grass on them, they are green. And here you are seeing the little laundry room. I don't know if I talked to you, I told you about the laundry room also in this build. Obviously we have a laundry room. Yeah, so as I was saying, they have their green spaces are, you know, the very beautiful large kind of room that I showed you in the middle of the two wings with the high ceiling with glass roof. This is kind of a green area. And we also have the front terraces that are all planted with grass. And we have also in the terraces we have the barbecue area, and with little like garden tables where they can sit and have their barbecue and just barbecue party and things like that, their cookouts. So yeah, I guess that's all I had to say about this build. Here you are seeing the TV room that I was talking about a little earlier. And yeah, so that's all I had to say basically about this build here. I had a lot of fun building this with all those colors, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. I let my imagination run free. And yeah, so I will put all the information down below for the collab, also for the charities that I talked about. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a little thumbs up if you liked it. You can also subscribe to my channel for more content, and I hope to see you guys for my next video. Bye guys.